Guess who's back?
You're now listening to Unapologetic, the podcast, with your two hosts, Trey and Reg, discussing any and everything unfiltered.
Yo, what up, y'all? What is good with y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Unapologetic, the podcast. Y'all know who it is. Trey, Reg, favorite North Carolinians. Back another week, another episode. All that good shit going. What up with you, my man? What's good?
Man, slow motion, dog. Another week of work, man. Hump day today, so getting through it, man. Got a flight to catch. Other than that, dog, celebrated over the weekend a little bit.
Sure.
Had a great time doing that. Yeah.
Congratulations, man.
Thanks, man. Definitely felt the love, man. The love was definitely felt all weekend, dog, and just an all around good vibe, man.
Right.
What's up with you though?
Yeah. I'm doing the same old shit, though. Well, I did some adulting today, cut some grass.
I did that last night.
Edged the damn driveway and all that other shit. Fuck with the weeds, just that, yard maintenance bullshit, nigga. Listen, I'm over that shit, dog. I'm sick and tired of that shit.
Are you?
If that shit turned to dirt, I'll be good, dog. I'm telling you. I don't give a fuck. I'm for real. That shit. It seems like I'm doing that shit every 2 weeks, my nigga. Like, damn. I'm about to buy a new lawnmower too, so hopefully that help out. I'm gonna get one that damn near scalp that motherfucker. Telling you, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah. Go to the lowest setting possible.
Wouldn't run through it, huh?
Hell yeah, nigga. I'm telling you, I need at least a good 3.5 weeks before I need to touch that shit. I'm like, damn.
That's
But
real.
I mean,
I ain't got much.
Outside of that, man, I'm good. I had my cousin pulled up on me this weekend.
Yeah.
Chilled. It was fun, but nigga, like I think I said the same shit about my birthday. Like I ain't got it like that no more. Like just that continuous like hanging out and being out and shit. We was out in the streets from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I just so Sunday when he left, like you talking about recover, it took me a while.
Yeah.
One of them, you get in the bed and just like you just don't want to move, you don't want to do nothing. It could be hot. You might want to go turn on the ceiling fan or turn on the AC or something. You just like, you know what? I suffer through this shit because nigga ain't move. Yeah, I mean and that's how I felt. But then but the bad thing was I ended up waking up probably like 3 a.m. and couldn't sleep no more. So I was up to like 6:37. I was like, fuck. And then I just fell back asleep again. Woke up again about 1. Then do that shit. The day feel like it's over with. So yeah. But
that's just the word.
I'm back good, man. Hydrated, ready to rock, all that shit.
Yes, sir.
You know what time it is, man.
Sound along?
Yep. Play-in tournament. That's pretty much, outside of WNBA draft, we'll get to that. Play-in tournament. Last night we had Lakers, Pelicans, Warriors, Kings. We could start with the Lakers and the Pelicans.
Well, for me, from what I saw, man, it was an all-around good game, man. For the Pels to even come back in the first place. What were they down 18 at one point or something like that?
Yeah.
Down 18 points, and then I don't know, something clicked, man. That man Zion was possessed, right? Like just going up, they couldn't do nothing with him, man. Nobody could do nothing with him. It's unfortunate that he got hurt, dog.
Right.
You let him off the hook.
Yeah, did. Yeah. Hey, when he found a jumper, oh god. Cause they were sagging off him so much. The interesting thing about that game is he didn't take no jumpers really. Like everything was at the basket, and it was so much contact. And I'm like, and of course we know LeBron is going to get a lot of calls. AD is probably, they're going to get superstar calls. But I was just surprised at the no calls that, was happening for Zion, being that as physical as he is, and it's contact. You know what I'm saying? He's getting bumped in the air, he's hanging, and still laying it up, and it's no calls. I'm like, I think he took 7 free throws. LeBron and AD outshot the Pelicans by themselves, free throw wise. But I mean, it's almost kind of like it's all kind of expected right now, that they end up shooting that much. But like you said, it looked over, and then next thing you know, the Pelicans start hitting threes, and
everything.
Yeah. But I still think even when Zion went down, it was just a couple bonehead plays that kind of like the Alvarado, instead of taking that layup, he tried to kick it out to I think Trey Murphy, and the ball got stole. It was a couple other things, but it showed the difference between the vets and the ones that's been deep in the playoffs, and all that stuff, and the ones that haven't.
I agree.
I wonder what happened to the BI.
Man, great question.
He didn't play the fourth quarter, I don't think.
No, he did not. Great question. And I think having him on the court, man, it definitely would have changed some things, right? Like the ability for someone outside of CJ to create a shot. You know what I mean?
Oh God, CJ McCollum was terrible.
Yes, he was.
The pick and roll and even switching on and not even really hard picks. Just it's today's game. You switch on everything, right? Most of the time now. Nobody fights through picks. Nobody goes under. Nobody goes over no more. It's basically, I'm going to switch. The one thing I wondered about that, and I kept wondering, let me turn this on D&D. There's no way that I continue to let LeBron switch on Alvarado. There's no way. I never got that. I as coach, I'm saying, hey, look, whatever y'all do, we do not let that become the matchup.
Facts.
Why?
Facts, bro. Yeah, shit. Don't get me to lock D.
There's no way. And it's like not even hard screens. It's just like, okay, you see the pick coming, we just gonna switch it. Whatever. I'm like,
I'm just stay here. Yeah. Like,
what are we doing?
No, man.
But I mean, good win by the Lakers. One thing I say about this before I got off, all that talk that everybody was talking about, like, should the Lakers just drop this game, play the next game so they could play the Thunder instead of the Nuggets, and it wasn't. I mean, the Lakers could have lost this game, and it wasn't guaranteed that they're gonna win the next game to even be in. But the way the Kings played last night, they would have beat the Lakers. They would have smoked the Lakers like they smoked Golden State.
Yeah. So, I mean, the Lakers, the Kings, man, and how they performed. I mean, it was from start to finish, bro. Like, they just put a spanking on the board, man, and they gave it everything they had. Speaking on the Warriors, and it was never, ever, ever enough.
No. Klay Thompson, dog. Jesus. I mean, but it's kind of like I guess we can keep using the injuries as an excuse as much as we want, because everybody body heals and recovers differently. But I mean, at the same time, we 3 years removed now. The first year they kept saying that, we gotta give him time. Second year, I think they won the championship the first year he was back. He played limited minutes. Last year was second year. This year third. They look tired. Look about 5 steps slow.
Yeah. Well, he's playing against a young team, man. That's going to run you, right? That's going to run you, right? Right. So that 3-and-D or whatever you want to call it, bro, that shit is non-existent for a motherfucker who can't keep up. Right. You know what I mean? With somebody like Swiper and company. So they just ran him off the court, dog. They looked sluggish. They ran him off the court. The same shit that they do, it was non-existent. I mean, you got Chris Paul out there who's a shell of himself, you know what I mean? So it's like
He said he coming back.
Yo. Okay.
I want to look at something real quick while you're talking. You go ahead.
Yeah, so for me, man, hats off to the Kings, man, and handling business, man, and saying, hey, you know what, like, after that game 7 last year, man, I'm pretty sure they had Golden State circled the entire year, man. So
yeah, they probably did.
Hats off to them. Now, with going back, so correct me if I'm wrong, but the Kings will play the Pelicans, correct?
Yep. Without Zion.
Yeah, and they begin that, and that's the one thing, right? Because the Pelicans have been giving them issues all year.
Okay.
All year. Been busting their ass all year.
The Kings?
The Pelicans have been busting the Kings' ass all year.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Zion or not.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what happens. I think BI has a big game. They don't got no answer for him.
Mm-hmm.
Sabonis can't do
it. Is he gonna get on the floor?
Who, BI?
Yeah.
Guaranteed. Without no Zion, you got to play him.
He should. Yeah, but I don't know what happened last year, but going back to Golden State real quick, that draft wasn't that good, so I don't see anybody that they really take. But they took James Wiseman over LaMelo, Patrick Williams, not too many, Killian Hayes, not too many people. So
they made the right pick.
Halliburton
it didn't work out.
Right, it did. It did, because he was supposed to be big, but I guess it's hard to develop a big man like that, when his touches are going to be so limited.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and then I think Wiseman was going to expand his game anyway. We just saw how shallow the game was when he was in school, so
right.
But it was the right pick.
Yeah. But I agree with you. Golden State just looked slow. After a while, Steph looked slow and tired. Like it was. It's only so much you can expect him to do. Death for the dynasty.
Yes.
What do they do? Where they go from here?
Set a motherfucking TNT bomb in that bitch like off of Looney Tunes.
So you blow it all up.
Well, listen, Draymond's gonna be there. He just signed.
Right. Draymond and Steph.
And Steph, right? Outside of that, man, you got to start really like legit attempting some way, somehow. I mean, let's call it what it is. Was it Mark Jackson built that big three, right? Let's call it what it is, right? But he did it quite some time ago.
Yeah.
Right. So you don't have the same GM. I mean, I don't know if you have the same GM or not, but
nope. Bob Myers gone.
Okay, you don't have the same GM. So at the end of the day, you're shaping your teams. I would imagine that they're shaping their teams to be competitive. I mean, I'll say the obvious, to be competitive amongst the rest of the teams in the NBA. With that being said, you're not going to do that with a Klay Thompson. You're not going to do that with Draymond Green and Steph Curry being the bread and butter of your team. You're just not. Especially in the West, in the emergence of, you got Wemby, you know what I mean? You got so many different players out there. You see what Sacramento did to them, right? Right? You got Dallas, you know what I mean? Like, and the list goes on and on. Like, what are you going to do?
Yeah. I don't think they can do much with Klay starting. I understand the nucleus and you want to keep it together, but if he's not willing to take a reduced role, I don't think I might have to let him go.
The way he looked yesterday looked like he had played his last game in uniform.
He did. I mean, he did because he looked horrible, terrible.
I'm talking about when he walked off the court, bro.
Yeah.
He took the look back. He took the look back like Will did when he left for the last time on Fresh Prince.
Yeah, well, he was like, why don't he love me? No. When they was leaving the house,
At the very last, before he hit the lights. That's the way Klay looked last night. Yeah. Cut the lights off, nigga.
He did everything but kiss the floor, huh?
Yeah, he won't come kiss the floor.
Nah, yeah, but yeah. I mean,
Damn, team was shining right.
I let him go see what else he can get.
They will.
If I can't, if I'm not willing to give you that, then hey, it's on you.
We'll see.
It's on you.
See how ego comes into play.
Yeah. I don't see him being a starter anywhere else anyway. Do you?
I'm sure he could start somewhere, right?
Oh, we have to think long and hard about that one. All right. Chicago and Atlanta tonight. Nigga, I when I thought about this, I was like, oh fuck, we do got a playing game for Chicago and Atlanta. I would have like just thinking about it, you like, damn, they made it play in. I I think I got Chicago. I think
Tonight.
Yeah, I think DeRozan gonna have a good game.
Okay.
What the damn? Yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised if Trey and Murray give him hell, but we'll see. We'll see. Who you got in that game?
I'm gonna go with the Hawks, man.
Okay. Philly and Miami.
Good game.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
Great game.
That's gonna be a good one. And that winner will play Milwaukee.
Yeah.
No. Is it? No, they get the number 2 seed. They get New York.
They get New York. Okay. I'm gonna go with the Heat, man. I'm gonna go with Jimmy.
Yeah, something about Jimmy when this time of the year come around.
I'm gonna go with Jimmy, dog. I wouldn't dare bet against him. As a matter of fact, I need to put some shit together tonight. I wouldn't dare go against him.
Yeah, it's something about them when they get this time of year. Did you watch the WNBA draft?
I did.
I did as well. It's my I think third one I watched.
That's my third one in a row I watched.
Yeah. I mean I wasn't surprised. I mean, I think everyone fell in the place that they were supposed to fall, and by the mock drafts, the same way. A lot of people were surprised and wondering why Angel Reese fell so far, but I mean 7 ain't bad, and I think she fell right where she was actually needed anyway, and I think that's going to benefit her playing as the Cardozo because
absolutely,
I mean, that could end up being a damn David Robinson and Tim Duncan duo.
Absolutely, I think she's going to have to expand her game. No question.
That's the main thing. Like you see that, I see that, but
she's gonna have a lot of game.
It's the casuals that just hear the name. They saw the championship that they won last year. She dominated college basketball like she was supposed to, but now you're coming in here with Brittany Grinders, Asia, Asia Wilson, Candace Parker's. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole different game. And now when you get down there, your physicality just ain't gonna do it with these girls. So
no, you're not gonna bully them.
Yeah, she got
energy wise, should be all right.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Energy wise should be just fine. That she has on her side, but outside of that, you got to expand that game, baby.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you. It's gonna have to happen. We'll see. I'm interested to see how everything goes as far as in how Rickea Jackson look. I watched her all year here and there, and I really like her game. One thing I was surprised is how did they let the number 3 scorer in women's D1 basketball fall that low and then end up going to Las Vegas.
Well, she's a little tight.
She's short. Yeah,
5'5", dog. Right? Like so if we know that you're a baller, we know that you're a scorer, man, and she can do a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm.
What's her name? Taisha Fair, is that her name?
Yeah.
So Miss Fair can do a little bit of everything, man. Hell of a ball player. She's just on the small side, though.
Yeah. She a bucket.
Guaranteed bucket.
Yeah. Look, congratulations to all the ladies. Jonte Porter.
All right.
Lifetime ban. Gambling. So the news came out yesterday. I was actually talking to someone Tuesday about this, and I said they're gonna make an example out of him. And then later on that day, it was revealed that he owns and operates a VIP accountant at like his own facility or whatever group at FanDuel in Colorado that wagered millions of dollars from 2021 to 2023. He placed over 1,000 wagers on sports books. He was betting on himself, betting on Raptors games, and of course, for those that don't know, he plays for the Raptors. Basically, like, hey, look, they said I'm supposed to score 10 tonight. I wouldn't take that bet. I'm gonna score about 8.
Listen here. First of all, while you're throwing out numbers, I saw a report that said, he made about what 2.2 million and only grossed 21,000.
Yeah. 21,000. Yeah, 21,000.
What are you doing?
Right.
What
You threw it all away for 21. And over his short career that he's had so far, he's made, I think they said it's 11.5 million. So, I mean, he's a fringe player, two-way player here and there. He gets, but yeah, like you said, what are you doing?
It's not that deep, man.
No.
It's not that fucking deep.
You can't get nobody else to bet on it for you? At that, I mean, you making bets on yourself from your own agency.
Hey, I don't know what to say about it, though.
Thought he wasn't gonna get caught, man. That's got to be the dumbest, the most stupidest thing so far. I don't. Before we leave, I know you are a big Cam Newton guy.
Yes.
Had this discussion and argument in at the bar the other day. Someone argued me down, and we was talking about Cam Newton and Kirk Cousins.
Yes.
This person is from Atlanta, so of course it got to be an Atlanta bias in there. They're talking about how upset they are with Atlanta going to get Kirk Cousins when Cam Newton is a free agent. And I said honestly, in 2024, do you think Cam Newton is a starter in the NFL or better than Kirk Cousins? They said
absolutely.
Cam Newton can do anything Kirk Cousins can do right now. And I saw, okay. So do you, as much as you like Cam Newton?
Love him to death.
Mm-hmm.
Leave Cam where he at. It's a wrap.
If we start in 2016, Cam, you got to argue. It's no question. We got,
Football is behind Cam Newton.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he realizes that. He needs to realize it. Yeah, no. I mean, I can't sit here and say I would have gave Kirk Cousins the money that they gave him, but
yeah,
at the same time, like that's just a silly combo to even have. But I get it.
I mean, I like Cam.
Yeah,
I like Cam. Even some of our like I realize, hey, it's some of these guys just don't have it no more. The name still ring, and it's the name. We knew when we saw Cam Newton at his best, it wasn't nobody that was really in it was only a few. But right now, no,
Cam at his best was the best quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
Cam at his best was the best quarterback in the league. And that's just it. But it's over, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's over, dog.
Right.
Let that thing go. Cam is where he is supposed to be, sitting on them couches, smoking them fucking cigars.
Leave out, man. I saw this study. It says this doctor claims that men should have sex at least 21 times a month to prevent prostate cancer.
I don't see what the problem is with that.
Me neither. I said, listen, I mean, if it happens, it happens. But I said, I've never planned to have sex 21 times a month. I mean, that's almost every day, but, give or take. But, hey, or every other day. But I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Could be plenty. It's not. Amazon has a book. This guy has released a book he put on Amazon, and the title is "Stay Away from Sneaky Snow Bunnies." And it's a children's book, and I guess it's for
Oh,
young black boys.
whoa!
I got the damn, I got the cover art.
Wow. Okay.
Stay away from sneaky snow bunnies.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. It's for ages. The reading ages is from 3 to 9 years old. Oh man. That's quite interesting. I should have checked out the reviews for it. It's for another day though. For another day. A woman in Brazil put a dead man in a wheelchair. I don't know if you saw this or not. It's a crazy ass video. I should have sent it to you. She put a dead man in a wheelchair and took him to the bank and tried to take a loan out of his name. Shit you not. The video is crazy. Like they show her and like she's trying to keep his head up, and the head is like she like got his eyes to stay open, so it kind of looked like his eyes open, but it kind of looked like he's like in a vegetative state almost. You know what I'm saying? But he's actually dead, and she's in the bank trying to get a loan. Like she's using his hand to sign stuff, like like putting her ear to his mouth and like, okay, and signing shit. And I was like, where in the fuck are we? Like, nigga, that motherfucker must have been holding on to some money for you to go to them lengths.
So the motherfucker took Bernie into the goddamn bank.
Yeah, we can't have Bernie's. Though that movie to me is forever funny, though. When that music come on, his body just start moving and shit. That shit is forever funny to me.
Wow. Bonehead play of the week, lady.
Gotta be. And of course she got caught. There's a 99-year-old man that divorced his 96-year-old wife after 77 years of marriage because he found out she had an affair on him back in the 1940s.
I think I saw this story a little while ago. Hey, at the end of the day, he said his joint wasn't loyal, man. She got to go.
Nah, he was
That's
sick.
funny.
He was tired of her shit. Because
yeah,
that was his out. I think he had to be looking for an out.
Well, I was being facetious for sure, though.
Yeah. No, I got you. Yeah, absolutely. Because after 77 years, and I don't know, I'd probably just be like, this as J. Cole said, I gotta take this one on the chin.
Yeah.
I gotta
champ. That's wild. That's wild.
Champ, you got what would you do?
Bro, I probably, if I'm 99 or 97, whatever, 90, whatever, I'm probably talking a little shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you about a week's worth of shit. Well, where the fuck I'm gonna go?
Right, yeah, like
next place I go is probably in the goddamn coffin.
Yeah,
so
or the next room and just yeah.
Nah.
And she gonna bring you dinner and you just gonna and
yeah. That 99 or 96.
You ain't about to get in the streets.
Yeah, she ain't bringing that shit.
Right. Yeah. I'm like I said, you just gonna have to take it on the chin and be like, hey, fuck it, like. And really at 99, you can't even get your get back. You can't like, you know what? I should have a pass. Nope.
You just negative, sir.
Right. You just take it on the chin. That's it. I think that motherfucker was fed up with her shit though. It's probably something. He was like, man, I finally got a reason. I've been waiting for a reason to get away from this motherfucker.
Got to. More than likely though.
Yeah.
That's fucking shit.
I couldn't even see it. Like, man, you fucked me over in 1943. And it's 2024. Like, what are we talking about? Baby, you mad about that shit for real?
Yeah, you gotta go. Just go sleep it off, man.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
I'll bring you some custard, man.
Yeah. Shit. Go. Yeah. Hey, go take a nap. I have your water and your pills ready when you wake up. Take your medicine. Yeah. That video I sent you.
Yeah.
That nigga hauled off and slapped that teacher twice.
Yeah.
Happened in North Carolina. Crazy thing is, I got a homeboy. His little brother works in the school system now, and every time I talk to him, that's kind of like all he talks about on Facebook. That's all he talks about is how disrespectful these kids is. Kids bucking up at teachers, kids cussing teachers out, and I was looking at that shit, and that's all I thought about is like when how he talked about that shit, and for those who don't know, it's a video going along. This kid is in this teacher's face, slapped the shit out of him, told him I'll slap you again, say something else, I'll slap you again. And he was like, "You want me to slap you?" And the teacher was like, I would prefer that you don't. And the motherfucker hauled off and slapped him. But basically, he's charges have been pressed against him for assault. Man, as a parent, oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the little boy's intentions were, man. I mean, outside of embarrassment, right? Like these days, like you said, I have a couple of friends that are teachers, and they say the same thing, man. They echo that. And they also say, but one thing you have to do is you have to show these children some respect to get it. Yeah, that's just something that we in our generation, it wasn't like that. If you're older than me, I have to show you some sort of respect. I'm not saying it's right or it's wrong, but that aspect makes sense, right? You got to give respect to receive respect. I'm not saying that the teacher didn't respect the child at all. Regardless, the shit is fucked up and it's wrong, bro. And whatever happens to that young brother, hey, you made your bed, you gotta lay in that shit, man. That's just unacceptable.
Yeah, because I mean, even with like you said, like you got to give it to receive it, but it still don't give anybody right to put hands on anybody.
Put hands on it, absolutely.
As a parent, I don't know what I would do. I saw that my child was acting that way, behaving that way, and then to add on top of it, young teenage kid. Now you got a record.
Yeah.
And
this might be another situation where he's made an example out of, and rightfully so.
Yeah,
rightfully so.
Saturday, there was supposedly it came out as everybody we debating whether it was AI or not, but anyway, Drake released a song.
Okay.
Directed at Kendrick, Ross, Future, Weeknd, Metro Boomin, anyone that has called his name within the last whatever anybody period. But what was your thoughts on that? I know you listen.
I like the track. Yeah, I like the track. I like it. If it's not, well, here's the thing, right? So, the diss track or whatever. I mean, I'm gonna say that I believe it was Drake.
Yeah, I think it's confirmed. Well,
yeah, that's
not by him, but
he said, if he posts on his IG that is if today's gonna be the day where he gets a response, obviously that means that he
absolutely
right. I thought it was a good track, man. I thought I had to sit back and remember, this is kind of what this man does. He'll make a mockery of your ass now. He will make a mockery out of your ass. So I liked it, man.
Yeah. The response, Rick Ross's response.
Okay.
I like the beat. I like the song was cool to me.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Straight.
You said the same thing. It's cool.
Yeah. Man, it's straight, bro. I'm not rushing to go back and listen to it again.
No.
I'm definitely give Drake a notch in the win column for that round. Yeah. I mean, the trolling and shit is hilarious. But you can't. One thing about it, when you start talking numbers with Drake, good luck.
That's the thing. It to me, you listen to all these other outlets and everything. It's a couple people Drake can't do that with. Ross might be one, Future one. I you're talking about millionaires, yes, but I think it's with in that same regard, there's still levels in that millionaire category.
And
There's levels in that woman category.
And Rick Ross does not fit your motherfucking description.
No.
I mean, he paints a hell of a picture.
Right.
But all you gotta do is have eyes to see, like, mm-hmm.
You're absolutely right.
I don't know, buddy.
Yeah. Ross, I like Ross, dog, but let that should be it. He just stick to the trolling.
Yeah.
Back and forth over in your stories and all the other good stuff. Like you said, the mockery.
BBL Drake and shit. Yeah. That shit's
yeah. Stick to that. And that shit is funny too. Ross, you had he didn't have the same surgery, but Ross has had, the gastric bypass and all that other shit.
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, all them the majority of motherfuckers look like got surgery shit. French Montana got the same shit Drake got.
Oh, okay.
So but yeah, it is funny. White boy. But I mean, Drake sending that band to Magic City is crazy though.
Hilarious.
That shit is crazy.
Hilarious. So for those who don't know, Drake sent a drum line out to Magic City while Metro Boomin was supposedly promoting the album that he and Future just dropped. And in turn, Drake sent out a drum line in front of the strip club, and they played for quite some time. That is comical, dog.
It is petty as fuck, and that's what makes it funny. God. Like you fucking with a nigga that got money and nothing but time to make your life not even miserable, but just to poke you, that little needle poking you, just poking at you, like.
And Drake has no problem for whatever reason. It's like if for whatever reason he does not mind saying Metro's name.
Nope.
He does not mind calling that man a bitch. He does not mind calling that man a pump, a pipsqueak, all of it for whatever. He does not mind.
Metro did something to him,
man. Look,
out of all people, it's probably like, hey, you the one.
Yeah,
you shouldn't be saying nothing, my boy.
You stay in the child's place.
Yeah. Let the adults play.
That's the way it seems to me too, man. That's the way it seems, dog.
Right? Yeah.
No whole problem saying that man's name. Good grief.
Listen, the grown-ups out here. Listen, the grown-ups out here playing cards. You gotta go back to the back room. When the music used to come on, used to come out dancing and shit. Grown-ups used to be like, "Go, baby, go ahead." And your parents looking at you like, as soon as this song go off, they get your ass back in that motherfucking room.
Right.
Yeah. It's a lot of I mean the AI thing, I guess this whole AI shit is weird, dog. Just with how it's coming out and you hear songs here and here and here and here and here, and we've been hearing that for months now because I think shit has happened with other artists as well, where some AI music came out and it's like, oh yes, that's confirmed to be AI, but just like these motherfuckers like just writing some lyrics down and put it in an app, and it could actually replicate Drake's voice or Kendrick's voice or whoever voice that you wanted to. That shit is crazy as fuck, man.
It's only the beginning, man.
Yeah. And it's gonna get way more scary than that.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Because there's a lot of quote unquote AI Kendrick songs floating around right now. That I hear here and there snippets.
I haven't heard any of the songs, but I did see a clip of one of the guys who admitted to making the AI song with Kendrick's voice, and I mean, he said it proudly too. So it's like, all right.
Mm. Yeah. Like you said, it's only the beginning. It's only the beginning. It's gonna get imagine like what you can do with it in your hands as far as, I mean, just if depending on how talented you are, you can make a song and sell millions of records, you know what I'm saying, without even singing a note, doing a bar or nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Yeah, my voice kind of sounds like Drake's, but it ain't Drake. That's me. I did that through this program, and now I didn't this song I made done. It's been number one for about 2-3 weeks now. Like, wow.
Shit's wild, bro.
Hmm.
Guard your name, guard your grill.
Mm-hmm. One day, somehow sooner or later they're gonna it's gonna be something to where, I guess, like the likeness, you're gonna be able to do something with your voice or your particular sound to where you can, if not, they should make that, somebody should figure that shit out.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll come about.
Yeah. Back to sports real quick. I saw that uh they just approved the rule change to where student athletes who meet academic requirements are now allowed unlimited transfers and immediate eligibility.
Wow. It's a business.
Yeah.
It's a business.
Mm.
Side note, something that I learned last week, they were talking about Zach Edey, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how, because he's Canadian born, that he can't touch NIL money.
I heard that somewhere. I don't know where I heard that from, but I didn't pay it much mind though.
Well, I mean, I'm sure Canada's taking care of him.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
But that's wild.
Mm. Yeah, as much money as he made the NCAA this year.
Yeah.
Jesus. Um, Rumors are that Dame Lillard is unhappy in Milwaukee.
Okay.
Right. I don't think it got much to do with basketball. I guess it's just life in general, social life, family life, all the other stuff. And I was talking to somebody about it, and it's just like we were just talking about how it is in the military. You move around. A lot of times you don't have the option to go to your preferred station. We do here and there, but a lot of times we end up a place that we do not desire to be at. And it could be me talking out of not being. I'm definitely not in the same uh category as he is. But I was like, like, he's making 48 million this year. I said, I don't like. I understand Milwaukee might not be Los Angeles, it might not be New York, it might not be Miami, but give me 48 million, nigga. I'm happy in Milwaukee. I don't know.
Well, it sounds good, but like you
Yeah,
said,
it does. Yeah.
ain't same boat as him, and I don't at this point I don't think money is an issue
Mm-hmm.
for that man, right? He's multi hundreds of millions of dollars, if that's even a correct way to say it. So yeah, like he's not. I don't think it has anything to do with money at this point, dog. Maybe it's just about sheer happiness, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, I wish somebody give me 48 mil to live in Milwaukee. Because you think about, I mean, like when you think about some of your duty stations, like you just like, you know what? When you think back at it, I made the best it was. Like, that motherfucking place was boring, but I made shit happen.
No, I haven't had any bad news stations actually.
Mm-hmm.
None.
Yeah, I haven't had like the
Not
stories
one.
that people got, and my bad ones come from like, oh yeah, I was all, every time I turned around, I was in Iraq or I was in Afghanistan. Those are like, for instance, for Stewart. But at the same token, I'm like, it was bad, but it was bad for those reasons specifically.
Yeah, no, I'm not in that same boat, bro. I had all good assignments, every single one of them.
Mm-hmm. But the good ones I had, yeah. Um, let's talk about soft life, dog. I want to read you real quick. Soft life refers to a lifestyle of comfort, relaxation with minimal challenges or stress. Some people use the term in reference to a life that is involved in wealth and luxury, while others interpret it as simply being a simplistic life unburdened from stress and responsibilities.
Okay.
Sounds basically stress free, but the term is thrown around so much. Someone wanted to have a conversation the other day, and they wanted to talk. They wanted to hear my input on men using this term, and I really didn't care to talk about it or care about that. A man saying, "I want to live a soft life," or what is up? I'm like, I mean, but I guess the term that they were in reference to, like, because I feel like everybody's using that term wrong. That definition I just read you is the definition of it. But when you listen to social media and everything else, like you'll hear or see a woman post something like, I can't wait to find a man that provides me with the soft life, or I can't wait to find my other half so I can live my soft life or go into my soft girl era or this or that. By definition, you can live that life, that soft life without a partner. You
Right.
you can provide that by yourself. But these guys online that's talking about this soft guy era, they're doing the same thing. Like, for instance, this clip she told me, this nigga was like, yeah, I'm tired of pumping gas. I want to be in my soft man era. I'm like that shit sounds stupid to me.
Mm.
Nigga, pump your gas and shut the fuck. Like, what are we talking about? I mean, I don't have much thoughts on it, but just that term in general, because I know you've heard it. That's something that is applicable to all of us. Because
Right.
that's the type of life I want to live. I don't necessarily call it a soft life, but I want to be drama free, stress free, live a simplistic life, not much to worry about, no burdens, none of that shit.
Well, again, like you just said, I'll echo what you just said, and going off of the definition. By definition, that's correct definition. Then there's nothing wrong with a soft life, like
Mm-hmm.
right. You work hard to have the finer things. You work hard so that you can kick your feet up and relax, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the goal, right? Of working. That's the goal of that's what you're trying to accomplish when
Yeah.
you're working or you're creating or you're doing whatever it is that you're doing. So by definition, yeah, of
Right.
course. But the way people are using it, using it that way or soft people are comparing it to what they're just saying all wrong. They're comparing it a man saying it as opposed to what a woman is saying, right? Like that's all. That's just it.
It the
I
bad
didn't
thing about it.
know
Go ahead.
just now. I didn't know there's a definition out there until just now. So
Right. I kind of sort of knew what it was. I watched this podcast, I want to say it's about 2 or 3 months ago, and they had a guest up there, and the lady was a soft life. Oh, I forgot her term, but she was like a soft life influencer or some shit like that. That was her title. She said she had a, I don't know, degree and all this other shit. But basically, those were some of the things she was saying: holistic, simplistic life, stress, drama free, blah blah blah. And she said the same thing. She said, men just like women live this life, men can live this life too. It's not sex exclusive or gender exclusive. But
mm,
yeah, I mean, with the whole thing, everybody putting their spin on it and trying to change it into what what they want it to mean, and is falling right in the same realm of the gender war thing, like who's supposed to do this or who's supposed to do that. Well, women been saying soft girl era, so now men are saying that why we just can't have this and why. Listen, all this shit is stupid to me, but for us to even be throwing around the terms. Like why can't we just say I want to live a simple life? Or but for men to be saying shit like that, I don't know. I do think it's kind of goofy, but in general, you're still using it for the wrong meanings.
Absolutely.
Hold on. I'll use me as an example. I'm your homie. I met this woman and I'm in love, or it appears to you that I'm in love, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same token, you feel like you don't know me no more. Everything that you've known has changed. I met this woman. Let's say my new favorite color is purple now. I love basketball. Now for some reason, she don't like basketball that much. She don't watch basketball. Now Reggie don't like basketball. Reggie don't even watch that much football no more. Reggie's favorite artist is Meg Thee Stallion now. You know my musical tastes.
Get a bit strange.
Yeah. So now you're looking at me like he's in a relationship. This is my nigga. Like he seems happy. He seems like he in love, but like I don't even know him no more.
Okay.
But do we have a conversation?
I mean, shit. I'm gonna ask you, like, damn, you done switched up, dog. Like, what's up? Like, what is it? Evolution? Is it like what's up? I mean, that's what that's all I'm gonna say. Like outside of that, I don't really give a fuck.
Evolution.
Right? Like, right. I'm just saying, like, right. If you change up or switch up on the things, yeah, of course it's gonna be on someone's radar that you know.
Right.
But ultimately, shit, you can change whatever the hell you want to change.
And you can, but you being someone that we truly fuck with each other, have love for each other, everything else. So the shit that that makes me happy, that I just like all of a sudden just gave up. And it seems like I did that for a woman. Outside looking in, and then again, if the relationship don't last, but still as a friend, I just like, yeah, you like this, like, I don't even know who this nigga is no more.
Yeah, I mean, but it's gonna raise eyebrows, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, but at the end of the day, dog, you do what you want to do. That's just how I view it, though. Definitely gonna raise some eyebrows. We have a conversation. To answer your question, yes, definitely the conversation will be had, but shit.
I think it would definitely be an interesting one just to do that with a friend. And I mean, I think we all kind of change things here and there, maybe, far as in, I think when you do get in a relationship with somebody you really like or you love or whatever else, there are going to be certain things that you do change about yourself, certain likes that you pick up. For me, I think it would depend on how drastic the changes are, and that might dictate the conversation we have. And I mean, at the end of the day, is it going to change anything? Probably not. But you still, as a friend, I think you still want to like kind of put a finger on like, okay, what's going on?
Right.
Yeah. All right, man. Unapologetic Truths.
Yes, sir.
Got here quick. I'm gonna say, let me see. Where is this list at? What's too old, or is there a too old for you to have children? And if so, what is your cutoff? Well, I'm there.
Definitely there. I am definitely there. I'll say, man, for me, dog, what is Adonis turns 5 this year. After him, I pretty much knew it was a wrap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I knew it was a wrap. So 34-ish, 35-ish.
It was a little later for me. I played around with the idea, but at the same time, you were you were in a relationship too. Me, I wasn't in a relationship at that
Right.
age. But I played around with the idea for a little while. I as you know, if I met a woman that was looking for or into it or wanted to, then I entertained it. But after a while, I was like, you know what? Close I got to 40, I was like, nah, I just can't see. Yeah, I just can't see myself, starting over that late. Nah.
Right.
Yeah. Answer the question. I'm already there. Yeah, been there. Um, when's the last time you realized you was burnt out, and what did you do? I want to say my birthday. I guess, man. I guess, and I think that's just because I felt so relaxed and like I needed it. I needed that break. I need that vacation. I need to be next to some water and just like no worries about nothing. Like I ain't had to do nothing. I ain't had to worry about taking out no trash, making no beds, none of this other shit. I just felt like completely at peace and relaxed and calm. Like all I gotta do is wake up and hell, sit on this balcony and pop a bottle and relax.
Yeah, for me, I don't know, man. Like being burnt out, like I'll probably say 2021 before I went to Kuwait.
Mm-hmm.
I probably realized I was burned out then.
He was going through a lot though, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I probably realized like, all right, shit, it's a lot of shit going on. And that's when I realized it. So really,
The
Kuwait
getaway.
was
So getting away.
major break for me. Much needed.
Mm-hmm.
As crazy as that sounds.
Oh, what do we have here? What's your approach when talking to a friend who's in an abusive relationship, man or woman, and is your approach different if it's a man versus a woman?
I don't think it's much different for me, man. I'm a pretty cut dry, straight to the point type guy. You know what I mean? So I mean, I'm gonna ask the same question I ask a man that I'm gonna ask to a woman, bro.
Yeah, I'm going to ask the same questions. But then would the advice be different though?
No, not for me. I'm still gonna tell you get the fuck on. I'm gonna tell a dude, tell a woman to get the fuck on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not gonna ever look. It's not gonna be verbatim. No, it's not. But the same questions and the resolution that I have for you will be the same for both parties. Will not change.
Yeah. The conversation might be different though, a little bit, I think, though, because I mean,
it's gonna be different based on what they say, not because
yeah.
It's gonna be based on what they say. What I say is gonna be the same shit.
Definitely different than what they
bust
say.
your ass, bro.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm about to say, because we treat in that regard, we treat the men different. Because if you see your homegirl with a black eye, you're gonna be like, hey, what the, like, you're gonna be a little more concerned. Like, what happened? You see your nigga got a black eye, you're like, damn, like you said, damn nigga, what the fuck? Who the
I'm
fuck
gonna say
hit you?
both.
Who hit your shit?
Yeah, you let this man run up in your shit.
Yeah.
You let this woman run up in your shit. I'm gonna say the same shit. I know where you're getting at, but I'm gonna say the same shit.
Yeah. Well, initially, like without them telling me, like if I just see him, I'm like, damn nigga, who the fuck hit you on your shit like that? And he's like, nigga, it's my lady, then that's when, it gets a little serious. Like if I see my homegirl and I don't know what happened, she got black eye, I'm like, damn, like what happened to you? But when us niggas, it's always kind of jokes until you find out what the fuck happened.
No, the motherfucker lump you up, man. I said what I said, man. It ain't gonna change for me, dog. It happens.
Like, who the fuck fucked you up? Damn. All right, man. I think we good here. We tackled everything we need to tackle. I don't think anything else is going on
Yes, sir.
as of right now.
Yeah. Well, shout out to you, big dog, for keeping us afloat, man. Much love, man. Appreciate you. Shout out to all the people who gave me wish me happy birthday. I definitely appreciate it, man. I definitely appreciate my friends and family for making it a much needed and a memorable for sure birthday over the weekend, dog. And as always, mental health is real. Myself and Reg may not be subject matter experts when it comes down to it, but I can assure you, before you harm yourself or you harm others, please tap into Unapologetic Pod on Facebook and IG, or our individual IGs and or Facebook. Other than that, big dog, you already know what's going on with me. Different toilet, same shit.
Absolutely appreciate you too, man. Shout out to everybody that supports us, loves us. My family. Thank y'all for everything y'all doing for the love. Definitely the mental health part is big. I posted this on social media the other day. I read this story. Well, not the story, it was a survey, and it said there are 22 veterans a day that self-transition for whatever reason. I didn't know the number was that high. But 22 a day. So like veteran or not, but I understand the veteran part because, and it could happen with anybody, but sometimes the transition can be hard. And Dre, you can probably speak to it and how you feel right now and how you feel once you get definitely close to that time and you like, damn, like what I don't know what to do with myself now. Everything was laid out for me. Now I gotta, adjust to a whole new lifestyle and everything else. But yeah, but
see,
if y'all need somebody to talk to, definitely reach out. If we can help or just be an ear or give some kind of sound advice. Reach out, or anybody in general. Like, you ain't got to go through shit alone. I know we talked about last week about men, feeling like we had to go through shit alone, and that's a real thing. But
right.
Yeah. But thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. As always, we're Unapologetic, we're unfiltered. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is, your favorite North Carolinians. We out of here. We'll see y'all next week.
You know what it is. Thanks for listening to another episode of Unapologetic, the podcast. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.
Better follow me.